puts her foot in her mouth the most. We're getting the goods on the Real Housewives of New York City cast with Ubah Hassan. And we've got the stories that define the week on People in 10. I'm Makon Zovu, bringing you everything you need to know about pop culture right now. 10 minutes are on the clock, so let's get to it with the first 5. Starting with 2 big celebs on the mend this week. Elton John is recovering after an accident at his home.
Elton was at his villa in Nice, France when he slipped and fell.
The 76-year-old was taken to the Princess Grace Hospital in Monaco and kept overnight for observation.
Elton's rep told People the next day he was already back home and in good health, and they say the hospital visit was a precautionary measure.
Meanwhile, Adele revealed that she collapsed backstage at her Las Vegas residency.
Adele reportedly told the crowd she recently suffered a sciatica attack, which caused her to fall.
The spinal condition leads to extreme pain in the legs and lower back.
Adele said her team had to intervene and pick her up off the floor. She went on to sit during her performance to rest up.
Next up, a Dancing with the Stars wedding.
I formally pronounce you husband and wife.
Derek Hough and Hailey Erbach are husband and wife. They've been dating since 2015, but credit the pandemic for their decision to tie the knot.
We were so at peace in our relationship during that time. I was like, oh, if we can be like this during such a crazy time in the world, this is gonna be really special.
Honestly, a lot of people were like, oh, this is not what I want, and people separated. And for us, it was actually like, oh, I love this. And we got closer and we bonded, even more.
And with their wedding day to remember behind them, the newlyweds are now looking to the future.
To grow together and to continue growing our family is really exciting.
You look so beautiful.
Life has been rich and filled with adventures and experiences already, and it's like, let's just keep this beautiful adventure going.
Dancing until the end of time together and just loving each other till the end of time.
Did Amy Robach just go Insta official with TJ Holmes, the former GMA3 host whose relationship with her co-anchor made headlines last November, returned to social media with the photo of what appears to be her and TJ sneakers? Seems like an announcement that the pair will run this year's New York City Marathon together. And as Selena Gomez denies that her new single was inspired by her ex, The Weeknd. Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson are still going strong. Maybe the verdict's out, but they did spend her 30th birthday together, with the fitness instructor even calling the actress his partner in crime.
Ding! Thank you for taking me out of my birthday, as always.
Their hang comes after a source told People that Darius, who shares a 6-month-old son with Keke, had moved on from their relationship. Meanwhile, exes Irina Shayk and Bradley Cooper are having a rocky summer themselves.
Apologize.
Not that kind of rocky. The former couple, who share a 6-year-old daughter, enjoyed a fun beach outing together, all amid reports that Irina has been seeing Tom Brady. And it seems like it's vacay season for some of our favorite stars. Simu Liu is channeling his inner Ken as he hits the pool in Chiang Mai, Thailand. He shared some absolutely stunning photos from his trip, calling it one of the most beautiful places on earth.
You can beat yourself off. You're gonna beat both of us off.
Nobody's gonna beat anyone off.
Meanwhile, his Barbie co-star Margot Robbie hit the beach in Greece with her hubby and packed on the PDA with some sweet kisses and hugs. It was a love fest for the Beckhams too, as David and Victoria soaked up the sun in Croatia with their fam. But mom and dad managed to sneak in some alone time too. And for Kim Kardashian, it was a mommy-daughter adventure to Japan. She and 10-year-old North relaxed, shopped, and posed for the camera as they took in the sights in Tokyo. Moving on to a story you've been following closely on People.com.
As you can see, I am alive and well.
Former Bachelorette contestant Josh Sider is clearing up confusion after reports of his death.
On Monday, a post appeared on his Instagram announcing Josh had died. But on Tuesday, that was deleted, and Josh himself claimed his account had been hacked.
For the last 24 hours, I've been trying desperately to get into it.
He called the situation mentally taxing.
The 36-year-old, who appeared on Caitlin Bristow's season, has been open about his mental health journey over the years.
Somebody was playing a cruel joke and mocking my mental illness and the struggles I've gone through with depression and suicide attempts.
Josh tells people that the death hoax was very unfortunate, but it's inspired him to continue to advocate for honest discussions about mental health,
which he says fills him with purpose and meaning. Wild story. Now, let's move on to some screen time. I'm so excited today to be joined by Ubah Hassan, model, philanthropist, creator of her own hot sauce company, and one of the newest members of the Real Housewives of New York City.
What are you serving, Ubah?
Chocolate dog.
I'm gonna ask you 5 questions, Ubah. So for question number 1, you'll give me 1 answer. Question number 2, you'll give me 2 answers, and so on and so forth. Are you ready to get started?
See. So question number 10, I give you 10 answers?
We won't get there, but it's fine if we do. Well, loving the new season of The Housewives. When you first got the call to join the show, what is the one first thought you had?
I actually was in Mykonos, and it was like in the middle of the night. And I saw my phone ringing. I was like, so I ran to go take the call. And they were like, oh my God, welcome to NBC. And I was like, please don't play with me. And they were like, no, we're not. And I start screaming like on the street, and people are passing like, what's wrong? So I literally got it when I was in the middle of strangers.
If you had to pick one bestie from the show, who would you choose and why?
It's very tough because I like each one of them. You know, you have friends. You like each friend of yours for a different reason. You know, I like to go shopping with Sai. I like to eat with Sai and Aaron. I like to go out like with Jesso and Bryn, because Jesso is a very good wing woman for us. You know, she's like, oh, he's cute. We're gonna go talk to him. I'm like, Jesso. She's like, I'm bringing him here. So, you know, and I like to hang out with Jenna if I have like business questions, you know. We have a group chat. I don't even think I'm allowed to say that. But we have this group chat. If it ever come out, oh my God. Yeah.
Who do you think on this cast is the most fashionable?
I think it's very tough in this crowd, but I think personally, I think Jesso and Sai.
Jesso and Sai.
Who puts her foot in her mouth the most?
Jesso to herself.
A couple of my friends are moving to Tribeca. I know this neighborhood is like really up and coming. It's not, it's there.
Bryn to the world and the universe and all of us.
Don't worry, it's sponsored.
And sometime me.
I'd love to know 2 reasons why New York City is the perfect place for you to live right now.
New York is really tough, but also New York has a lot of kind, supportive people that they start just like you, so they really, really understand. You're not gonna have your family, you're gonna cry. The transportation is awful, it's really hot, it's really cold. I have cry in every park. This is where it makes you or break you, but then it will make you again, you know?
Ubah, we're learning so much about you as we're watching the show, but give us 3 things that would surprise us about you that we don't know yet.
I think what is gonna surprise people that I'm actually very serious when it comes to business. I do not take people, I cannot stand bully. I have a very impeccable common sense, which common sense is not very common.
I love the scene in the Hamptons with you flirting with the trainer. I could feel that energy coming off the screen. So talk to me, what is the latest on your love life?
My love life, I am really happy. I'm really, really happy. Yeah.
Does that mean you're single or you're dating? Ubah, give me something.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy and I'm not looking. How do I say this? I like where they make the good cars. That's where my man is from.
I want to talk about your hot sauce brand, Ubah Hot. Your journey to bringing it to life is so inspiring. What are 4 milestones that you had in actually making it happen?
First of all, pandemic was the worst and the best time, because without that, I don't think I would have time to even think, to even Google and research things, right? To launch it, to do my website, and all those things, getting a phone call that is going to be an Oprah favorite thing. I've never cried in my life. I couldn't believe this thing is happening. And also getting sold out twice already. And now that I'm kind of running out of product, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go in production again.
Finally, give us 5 words to describe Ubah in this chapter of life.
Exciting, daring, adventurous, in love, content.
Yes,
What?
Get out of my face.
I'm not gonna come here first. Take this glasses when you're talking to me.
Ubah, thank you so much for being here today. Now everyone, be sure to watch new episodes of The Real Housewives of New York City, airing Sundays on Bravo. All right, time's up. See you back here next Thursday.